10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's up, Will?
Craig, and how you doing?
Doing good, brother. Just chilling. Feeling pretty good, actually, man. Got a lot of great stuff going on. We're going to have a great show. Me and Will's got some big plans, so we hope everybody out there is doing good, man. It's Friday the 13th at that. Man.
I know. It's my favorite Friday.
Right? Yeah, it's awesome, man. It's the weekend, so I'm glad to be chilling finally a little bit. Got more time to the animals and everything, so.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Just been working on this end.
Yep. Did you ever go get those new vehicles or?
Yeah. No, we went. I took a half day Wednesday, I think it was, and I just said screw it, and so that way I don't have to mess with it on this weekend, because this weekend I got a bunch of projects around here I need to do, so I didn't want to have to do all that. So I was just like, I'll just take a half day and just suffer for the other half and get it done. And now it's out of the way, so we're good.
Nice. Hell yeah. That's awesome. There's somebody else I seen today too. They got working on something in their backyard. They got a little shop that they got going and everything with the rodents. So
yeah. And see, I'm going to be doing the same thing, but it's going to be for everything. And so I got to start getting stuff out of the way and cleaning this up there and that, and just the normal crap just to get ready so they can come straight through and set it up, and hopefully be quick about it.
Right. Hopefully, man. It sucks when it's your own project and you're working on something and it's like, don't get me wrong, I love taking time and enjoying each step, and looking at it and just stepping back. Like if you just do a little bit of painting and just to step back for like 5, 10, 20 minutes and just look at it, I mean, I enjoy that stuff. You lay in the flooring, just enjoy it, but at the same time, it's like you're trying to get it done. And, when it seems like there's always that thing or two that's got to come in play to screw things up. And it's like, shit, dude. Okay.
Yep.
Now you're putting me back a day or two. Like, come on now.
And that's exactly what happened last year. I was supposed to, and it fell through, and I had taken the time off to build it myself and everything, and just fell through because the wrong one came, and certain things didn't come with it like it was supposed to. And so I'd end up turning it all back in, and it was just a giant mess, dude. But I was like, you know what, this year, I'm not going to be taking all this time off. And so I'm just having them bring it out, build it. Anything's missing, then they can go get it.
Right. Yep. Most definitely, man. Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna mess.
Damn, I was just. Oh, for sure. Yeah. It's pretty. And a few minutes, we're gonna be showing you guys some stuff.
Oh, we're cutting in and out, sir. Uh-oh, did we lose him?
I'm back. Surprise, motherfucker. Right, I'm still here. It's Friday the 13th, man. You know what I mean? The zombie had to kind of just move out of the way and just disappear for a second. But so I was going to maybe talk with Will, you guys, and see if maybe we'll give you a little sneak peek of just a single gene for next week, what we're going to be doing. Again, we could do that in a few minutes if Will wants to. That's something he was working on. Me and Will actually, we've been pretty busy, the both of us. So it does take a lot of effort and time that does go into these shows to run them. It doesn't, you know, it's not like we're working 8 hours to put a show together for the most part. Some may, if it was something super big, but, or we had a lot of planning going into something, but we do have to get together quite frequently. And I mean, I talk to Will every day, just as it is. We're always bullshitting Mark and all these guys, but me and Will talk quite often, and we're always trying to get stuff going for these shows. But we have the holidays, right? We're just in the middle. Well, yeah, where are we? The middle of March? I can't even. Yeah, March 13th. So we're halfway through March, but you know, it's still the beginning of the year. We just got out of the holidays and a lot of stuff that's been still going on through the new year and stuff. So we're trying to get back into how we had it in the beginning and got stuff planned back out for you guys and got a lot of stuff going. I even had, it was my fault. I had, there was somebody that me and Will wanted to get on here, and Will had actually mentioned it to me. And so we wanted to get that person, but unfortunately they failed on us like 6 times. So we've just said, you know what, screw it. We don't want them on here no more. No, we're kidding. We can't wait to actually get them on here. We're super stoked and excited for it, but they're super busy, and I got to them last second, a couple days ahead of time, only a couple days before the show. So we do have them coming up soon, but I've got to talk with them, and I try to give everybody respect and give them like a month notice at least, sometimes even a couple weeks at the bare minimum, but sometimes it runs into 5 days or 3 days. I try to sneak somebody if I have to. Will has somebody actually lined up that's going to be coming on the 27th, so that's going to be pretty cool. You guys really haven't probably seen, well, it doesn't matter, just when that time comes here in a couple weeks, you'll see that. But I've been working on stuff myself, and I've been pretty busy. I got a new project slash, gosh, what do you call it? I've been saying it a bunch, and I just can't even think of it right now. I got a new project thing slash product that I'm working on that I'm trying to hurry up and get done as soon as possible. And it's costing me quite a bit of money to get into this for what I got to do. So I'm trying to do everything I can. That's keeping me busy. I haven't, and then trying to study this because what I'm working on, it's not so simple. It's taken a lot of effort and time to work on this stuff and get everything figured out. And so I could get this sample done, and if everything is worked right, once it does, boom, I'm gonna get it out to you guys so you could see it. And me and Will's got some things planned and lined up too with that. So I don't want to say too much more, but it's pretty cool. We got multiple things in there. I think that might be it for now, unless Will has something.
No.
I know the only thing was if you do want to just give a sneak peek of what we're working for next week, just a single gene of that. Boom, there you guys go. This is going to be next week. Really super nice. Just wait till you see what's coming. So there is plenty to see with this, so stay tuned.
And do you want me to tell them what it is?
Yes, sir.
It's a yellow belly. So we're going to do a show on yellow belly.
Yep. So make sure you guys come out and stay tuned for the yellow belly, because we're going to be having, obviously that will show you again and go into all kinds of different combos and stuff. And Will, I think that was part of actually one of the things I missed that I was talking. Will, so I went on to actually do some stuff, some work on here for the show. But it was really funny because Will at the same time, it could have, I don't know. When did you do that?
As soon as you sent me the link back, so it was about an hour ago.
We did
got back there and just threw it in there.
Okay, so you actually did it a little before me. You probably did it 45, 30 minutes sooner. So
yeah,
me and Will about the same time though went and put some stuff in here for you guys, and we decided to go ahead and go with just what I put up for today, and then next week we're going to get you guys what Will did. So pretty cool, man. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that. The awesome combos that I've seen. I was like, damn, like amazing, seriously. With that being said, I guess the only thing we have left to do is say hi to you guys. We want to see who the hell's in here, man. And we will start what we got going for you.
Let's see, we got Duval.
Of course, we got Duval. What's up, Mike? How you doing, buddy? Duval. And then we got G-Paul. What's up, G-Paul? G-Paul's awesome, man. Such a kind guy, always in the chat saying hi. And of course, we got Jamie from Tire God Morphs. What's up, Jamie? How you doing, buddy? And we got Travis. How you doing, Travis? I hope all is well with you, man. Always out and showing support. And Brave. What's up, Brave? How you doing? That's my buddy right there. Making all kinds of cool stuff at the house and smoothies.
Mrs. G. Paul.
And then we got Mrs. G. Paul. How are you doing? We hope all is well. Another awesome person. And then we got the rat bastard right there, man. What's up, Mark? How you doing, brother? Hope all is well. What's up, Dustin from Clowning Around Pythons? This guy is always clowning around, man. He's always he pops in here and there, and he always has to be a goofball about stuff.
Kiko, appreciate you.
What's up, Kiko? How you doing, buddy? I hope all is well with you, sir.
Yeah.
Some awesome plants, man, that guy has. If you guys make sure you're following each other, but Kiko, excuse me, Kiko has some awesome plants, so make sure you go check him out, and plenty of other things too. It's not just that, but I'm just saying a big shout out on that because he has some really, really cool plants, man, and I still need to grab some from him. And I can't remember. I want to say if I did ask him, if I did and I forgot, sorry. I don't remember if summertime is bad for plants. I imagine it probably is. So let me know, Kiko, if we could get plants during summer. Because I'm thinking probably not. Well,
I think he has a way he ships year round, though.
I was going to say, actually, there's cool packs, so you could probably actually get away with that. So I take that back. Yeah. Unless it's 115, that might be a different story. I don't know. I'm not.
Oh,
look,
yeah.
I'm good at plants. I love plants. I'm very good at them, okay? But I am not like, and I know a lot about them, but I don't know as much as Kiko. I could clone and do all kinds of crazy nice stuff, but that guy knows a lot. Like, so shout out to him, man.
It all.
Very, very.
Proxima.
What are we doing over here, buddy? How you doing, Proxima? Good to see you, buddy. We got Void in the hat, man. We got all kinds of cool people in here, man. Yeah, John. These guys are all cool, man. Shout out to all you guys, man. And we got Dennis, another awesome guy. Let me get some water.
Oh, right there for you, sir.
Spring and summer are fine for shipping. All right, nice. And we're just about caught up. That's it. I believe that's the end. So, all right. We'll go into what we got for you guys. Oh, and one last thing. Actually, two more things. I'm not positive on the timing, but hopefully I'm hoping maybe August, September, sometime around football season. Oh, guys, don't forget too, September. Actually, it's going to start in August when we give out the picks, but we have a football deal that we got. It's actually on the Thunderdome where you guys can win credit to other it's me and there's other people too, but I'm not the only one. You can win credit for merch and all kinds of other cool stuff, snakes, whatever you want. There's all kinds of stuff. But then around them, I am going to hopefully be coming out with that product. I'll keep an eye for that. And what else? Seems like I'm missing one last thing. Yes, thank you. Smash that like button. Right, Duval? All right. Here we go. Y'all ready, Will?
Yeah.
I'll probably remember
Well,
later if I had anything else.
was there a particular order you wanted to do it, or were you going to throw them up?
Oh, you know what? That's right. Hold on. I forgot. Don't let me
Okay.
forget, especially if it's in August. My birthday is August 9th. Oh, nice. I'm going to be doing some giveaways soon too. I'm just waiting like for the subscriber count probably is what I was looking at and something else, but I wasn't really pushing because I'm waiting for some clutches to drop and I really didn't want to just hand out credit. I've done that a lot. And so I kind of wanted to get some like snakes or something to you guys if possible. So I'm trying to like, that's why I'm not pushing it, or I really would. Like I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs and I was going to do a giveaway and then 3,000 on Instagram, which Instagram's taking me forever. It's playing games at that 2,900 mark, man. I don't know why. It will get 29 and even over, and then it goes under 2,900. And now I'm finally at 2,920 after 6 months probably of this playing game. But again, I'm not pushing that right now to get there yet because I want to try to get you guys like a snake or something and not do the credit. So,
Right.
Mine is August 12th. Oh, nice. Well, happy birthday to you, Dustin and G-Paw.
Yeah.
Happy early birthday. A couple months early. All right. So, yeah, let me go down and see. Okay. So I think that's that one that I didn't want to show yet. Okay, so right here, world's first and only. So it's a pastel lesser paint TSK Xanthic Het Orange Ghost for $15,000. So I went through and I did like a big list. Tara, what's up? How are you doing? Hope all is well with you. I went through and I did a list of like the most expensive snakes. I didn't necessarily get like really the most expensive, but I did get up there, obviously pretty high to that. So the world's first and only, we're not really worried about that part, but a pastel lesser paint TSK Xanthic Het Orange Ghost for 15 grand. What do you guys think about that?
I think it's a pretty snake, but that's a pretty high number.
I agree with you. And I was going to do something similar. As you guys seen, Will had put his up very nice edited. I was going to do that, but I wanted to sit here and just show stuff that was kind of very expensive and just see your thoughts and opinions. Do you like it? Do you not? Whether you're into that gene or, any of those genes or not. And if you are, would you pay that much? I'm not here to put anybody down by no means. But I have pastel. I love pastel. That's in a big part of my collection, at least 25, 30% of it. I do like lesser, but I am not working with that much. I'm using like literally just a couple of them just to create bells for like an expo. Or my local pet store is actually where I'm more of trying to get that too. But really both. I definitely want to do some expos also. I love both. But I'm just not really working lesser that much. Paint, I am working paint. I have a 1.1 coming in, And shout out, I know I said to you guys that I wasn't going to get any more snakes. There was only a few more that I was getting. One I had on hold, or excuse me, one was paid. I'm just waiting for the shipping weather to clear up. And then 2 I had on hold. And then I was doing a couple trades with and a collab with a few people. But there was somebody I actually, in fact, Painted Lady Balls, shout out to her. She had a giveaway, a $500 credit, and I won that 6 to 9 months ago, and I ended up winning. Excuse me. So I got a 1.1 from her, so I'm super stoked on that. So the paint I like. Xanthic I think is an awesome gene too. I personally don't work it. I wanted to. I just haven't got into it yet. Maybe sometime down the road I will. And then Orange Ghost. Orange Ghost is pretty cool. But let's see here.
Well, see, this one right here, I agree with Mark. This is where I was kind of going with this snake too. Like you were saying earlier about the pastel and the lesser. Unless you're working those, you're not going to want that in that combo. The paint and the TSK alone, yeah, it gives you the thousands. I get that one totally, and I agree with that. And the head orange ghost too is just a plus. But the pastel lesser is something that you got to find that person with that acquired taste that's going to actually look for those genes in that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, and I agree, and that's I guess what I was getting at too with my long ass speech was the pastel and lesser. Like I love pastel, and I do think lesser is cool, but I'm just not going to work lesser a lot in my collection. And pastel, I have a lot of it. The paint and the Xanthic and head orange or orange ghost is cool. I wouldn't mind having it if I had the room for it, but not really a must for me neither. So really the paint and the Xanthic is the only thing that would really suit me, to be honest with you. I guess I don't even know if, to be honest with you, man, I don't even think I would have to say yes to the pastel. And it's not because I don't like pastel again, or because it's just basically because I have enough, and I think there's shitty lines out there, and I'm just trying to keep the beautiful lines that I have. And that's it. I don't really need any more into my collection. I have enough that I will keep quite a bit of pastel going. So yeah.
And that's another way to look at it too, just like that.
Yeah, definitely. And I'd have to agree. Let's see. So you're talking paint and Xanthic. That's 2 nice recessives right there that you're basically paying for. Everything else really doesn't mean much. I would have to say, yeah. For me, that would be more of a fair price if they would take that. Again, that's Blackhead lesser or I'm sorry, pastel lesser hater.
Mark.
It's that strawberry.
I have a pastel lesser that's got eggs in it right now, so I don't hate them. I just don't want it in that combo.
No, most definitely. Like I said, I wouldn't mind. Like, so I can create out of the 2 that I've got, and it's funny because that's actually what it would be in my lesser. I would actually create pastel lessers, possible bells, and clowns. So that the best I could get would be a pastel lesser clown. Oh, and fire. I'm missing fire. There's fire in there. So a pastel lesser fire clown. That's the best I could get. So I think this is another one, I believe. Butter, Inchy, and pastel work great together. Yeah, that's a perfect, nice combo for it. Some certain combos, man, just have that sweet touch, right? It's a perfect seasoning. I believe this is another shot of it. I'll just leave this up for a quick minute, but I try to get a couple of each for you guys just to show you a little something different. Again, I won't leave it up too long.
It's a pretty snake, though. It really is.
It is. I like it. And that's why I picked it too, you know. This isn't, again, I wouldn't spend 15,000 on it.
No,
I'm not saying that somebody shouldn't. Hey, if that's your cup of tea, go for it. But I do like the snake, and that's why I put it up. I thought it was pretty cool. I try to pick stuff that I like that I think's neat. Maybe other people might like. Okay, guys, so we'll be going to the other one. I don't know. No. I don't think that's the one. Okay, sweet. I don't have to. That's the two I don't want to touch. So this one is a pastel inchy orange dream desert ghost hypo clown. So that's pretty dope. You're getting a desert ghost, a hypo, and a clown. You've got 3 recesses right there, 3 badass ones too, with orange dream and then pastel and inchy. I technically wouldn't mind if the inchy was out of it, but I mean, it's fine with it in there too. I would definitely take all those, man. I think they're pretty badass. For 10 grand, yeah, I'd have to say that's pretty. You know what? I don't know if I would pay it just because I'm simply broke and couldn't afford that. So I might have to say no. If I had the money, I was balling, I would maybe take that, spend that money. I mean, you're getting, dude, hypo and DG and clown. The only thing is, I do have clown. I wouldn't mind if it was, I don't know. It could suit me though too. It'd actually work in my favor. Let me see. This might be okay. Yeah, it's a different one of it.
See, I don't know. I've always liked inchy though, man. Inchy, something about inchy, and then just working it with like the brighteners, man.
Yeah,
but
that's why
the way
agree.
the Desert Ghost hits it too, though, is just cleans it all up. Looks so beautiful.
I have inchy in my collection, and I'll be working it in some stuff. I probably won't go super big into it, but I will probably have 15% or 20% of my stuff that do have it. I like it, and I mean it does suit. It does go good too with the DG and the hypo. So, like I said, either way with it, in or out, would be fine. But I would definitely take it with it. It's got nice contrast.
No, for sure. Oh, what's up, Michael? How you doing, buddy?
Michael, what's up, brother? One of the sponsors right there. It's up that way. He's right there. Boom. And yeah, like I said, shout out to our sponsors, man. Michael from Platinum Morphs and Chris Eaton from the Fat Man Nation. In fact, we'll probably return to this here in a minute. But shout out to those two. They're awesome. You've got the Deeds Not Words campaign. So make sure that you go donate money or get one of their beanies or shirts. They do some pretty cool stuff that they help out with the military and everything, the veterans that can't do as much. They go out to Camp Freedom and do a lot with these guys. So it really helps out. We're going to end up putting up the intro. And we also got Michael, man, from Platinum Morphs. That guy's got some heat. So make sure you check him out. He's got some really nice, beautiful mandarins and some other stuff. He had his first clutch was fire, man. That guy, I was like, holy shit, dude, you got some really nice stuff. And he's got other clutches that he's dropped that are coming up. Make sure you stay tuned for that. Let me see here. Here it is. We'll be right back.
Operation Deeds, Not Words 2 is dedicated to empowering and uplifting disabled veterans and first responders through unwavering support, meaningful resources, and real opportunities that honor their service and sacrifice. Our mission is to build a thriving, impactful organization driven by the shared vision, commitment, and accountability of our team. Because when we work together, there is no ceiling on what we can accomplish.
We are equally committed to the growth of our team members. actively encouraging them to expand their voices, followings, and businesses as essential pillars of our mission. Being part of Operation Deeds, Not Words reflects great credit upon our members, uniting communities in the Fat Man Nation. Green Line morphs under a shared purpose rooted in service, resilience, and action-driven impact. Deeds, not words.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, shout out to Chris from the Fat Man Nation and Shauna and Jay from Green Line Morphs, man. Those guys put that on and that gal for them. So let's see here. We got one more, and this is going to be back to the sponsors. We got Bosa. What's up, Bosa? How you doing, brother? And then I'm getting something pretty cool from this man right here too. So that's another one that I'm super stoked on. Hoping to get me on.
Deeds, not words.
Yeah. Heck yeah, that's awesome. I need to get mine ordered in too. I was getting caught up. Benji, what's up, Benji? How you doing, buddy? I was getting caught up on all my bills and everything, so I'm getting ready to sit there and get me a 1 or 2 ordered in. Let's sit here and get the sponsor ad up real quick. Heck yeah, right there. You already seen that guy's got some heat. So stay tuned for more, man. He's got plenty of it. He's not stopping. He's sitting there. He's got that fire going. Yeah, I wanted to get those out. Will's pretty good about remembering stuff, and usually I am decent, pretty good at it, but I can forget quite often too. So I wanted to make sure I got them out there. And then let's see here. Back to, let me find those pictures for you guys. So those 3 I'm going to wait on. I'm going to show that kind of later. We got this one right here. So this is an Orange Dream Leopard Mojave Monsoon 100% het pied. So $20K for that bad boy right there if you want that. Shout out to, got my screen kind of small. I think it's Captive Keepers.
Yeah, Captive Keepers.
I don't have my screen blowing up right now, so I got kind of a short screen. So
20,000. Well, you got the Monsoon, and then you have stuff to play around with, plus a het pied. Damn, I think that free shipping would get me right there. I'd be hook, line, and sinker because of free shipping.
Oh, for sure, man. And if they throw in a couple stickers, damn, you're set right there.
No, it's going to kind of go back to like we said previously, with the other one. If you want Mojave in there, that's going to be the one I think that's going to have people kind of like, because that's a bell, Mm-hmm. Not everyone really cares for the dark jeans, so you got the leopard in there. OD, I mean, OD Monsoon. It's the Monsoon you're going to pay for, and and the rest is just kind of extra. I mean, if I had just a Monsoon, you could make that snake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone's got leopard pieds, OD pieds, Mojave pieds. So I mean, they could produce something like that. I wouldn't go 20,000 for it. No. It is a beautiful snake. It is a beautiful snake. I will say that. It's worth thousands, but I don't know that much.
Yeah, I definitely couldn't put that out even if I did have that money. Like you said, definitely a beautiful snake. It reminds me a lot like the granite Burmese python.
Yeah.
But if I like that head looks pretty dark on there too. Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh wow, 5. Nice,
That's
John.
good.
Heck yeah. To be honest with you, I mean, I think Monsoon's cool. If I had the space, maybe work it in my collection. Even then, I don't know. I would sit there and like to work something with Monsoon to see what I could do to change it up. Definitely, if I had the space. But I couldn't even really, to be honest with you. I don't know if I could. And I think Monsoon is nice, but I don't know if I could even spend 10 grand on one, just a single gene, or even 8. I think I would probably wait. I don't know, maybe till it was like down to 3 grand or something, maybe, and then maybe consider it. I'd say 15, but that's because it's a single recessive. It's got a het and 3 other genetics. So if it's something that works for your project, 15. Yeah, definitely. Like you said, if it works for your project, definitely, man, get it in there. And that's the thing; it makes it really hard. There's a lot of snakes and different genes and combos out there, but there's oh man, John. There's a lot of different combos and everything, but it's hard sometimes to find certain combos that you want to get. You know, it doesn't always work in your favor, and that's really hard. I just had that problem recently where there was only just a few that I could find that were in that that I wanted, and then like there was only like maybe 3, 4, or 5 of them. But then that was only like 1 or 2 that was kind of more my price range that I wanted to spend money on. Here's another view of it. Logan, what's up, buddy? How you doing? But this is a different shot of it, so you could probably, I think, see the head a little bit better on there. Yeah, Mark, it is very dominant. I would really personally like to see what I could do to it, like to change that up, because I know there's something that you could probably do to make that snake different, that pattern. It's just putting the right stuff in it. So personally, me, just to do it, just to see what I could do, I would like to, but again, I don't have the room or space, so that's never going to happen probably.
Well, and how much of a influence is the leopard on the Monsoon?
That's what.
And do you really want the leopard in the Monsoon?
Right.
You know,
I mean, I could see the leopard doing justice with the Monsoon, but then at the same time, like you said, do you want that in there? I mean, it really depends, I guess, what route you're going. I don't know. That's pretty cool, Dustin.
Yeah, I bet you would.
Oh, heck yeah. Michael would in a heartbeat, man.
You know, and that's kind of what I was wondering too when I seen the leopard on there. It's like, well, yeah, well, then what would it look like with Jaguar?
Yeah, it could look pretty interesting, actually, what Jaguar would do to that. I mean, I guess you got a point right there, Dustin. If I have some Jaguar, and that's how I got another snake too, was I won it on a paper rock scissors contest. So shout out to Wayne. I guess I could put some Jag in there and see how it went if I had Monsoon. Yeah. See if it maybe drags that stuff down the sides from the dorsals going all the way down the side. That would be pretty crazy. We'll be pulling up the next Jaguar over leopard every day, all day. Yeah, I'd have to agree with you on that. I mean,
I'm almost to the point where I can agree with that, because I still love my leopard, but Jaguar's been
Absolutely.
really hitting me. It's been really hitting me lately.
No, I agree. I mean, I say, yeah, I would have to kind of say Jag more, but it's hard. I have leopard in my collection too, and I like it. There's some really cool stuff, but Jag is pretty neat, man. I'm really, I can't wait to work with it and see what I can do. I got a lot of cool stuff coming too, man. I can't wait. Let's see here. I think this one's different from. Let's see. Did you guys see the video that Canova did the whole white lace over Desert Rose? Nuh-uh. We should pull it up. That would be kind of interesting to see. Yeah, I'm trying to work on some white lace. I have 2 laces, but well, one is a lace for sure. The other one came back negative unless it's a different lace or it's that faker lace.
Yeah, it would be a fight for sure. It would be a crazy fight, that's for sure, with those.
Yeah. I think this one's different from. Let's see here. Okay, so here we go, Mike Duval. This is for you, buddy. This one is 22,500. It's a Sunset Ultra Mill. That's pretty nice looking.
And that's from Reptiles for Centuries.
So shout out to them.
And now this one's going to be a little trickier because it's double recessive. It's 2 recessives that look really good together, really sharp. You could probably talk down the price a little bit, but I don't think they're budging much on that one.
Yeah, probably not. I agree. They're probably going to be sticking pretty close to that price. I mean, they might go down to maybe 18-20 for you, but I don't think they might budge much more than that if they even budget that far.
Mark says not worth it.
You don't think so, Mark?
And he said he'd pay.
You know what? Actually, you know what?
Work
Mark
it down
might
to
be
18.
right. I'd have to say, you know what? Going back to, yeah, now that I put some more thought into that. But it is a
Got
pretty
another-
snake regardless.
Another Team Joloffe tiger over here. Heck
Heck
yeah.
yeah.
We got to stick together, the few of us.
Here's another
No
shot of it.
codoms? Okay, so if there was extra codoms, then we'd be talking that price. And you know what? I can agree, but it's like earlier the 18. You know, trying to talk them down to 18 without the codoms and stuff. That would be. But if it had codoms in it, then you're talking. It's getting closer to the right price.
Yeah.
But
Of course,
again,
I mean,
what codoms?
yeah, and I'm just wondering too. Some people even stick it up there higher because they know people are going to lowball them down, and it's like, well, all right, hey, I'll drop it down to 13 or 15 for you or whatever. You know, they feel like dropping it too.
Real quick, going back to this real quick for a second. If you tune in on the 27th, I think you'll be surprised by that, and you'll see a lot of it that night. So tune into that night.
Hell yeah. If it was an Orange Dream Acid Sunset Ultra
Okay.
Melt. I bet it was a double het to double het pairing.
You probably.
Yeah. Pretty good chance. I mean, I would think that if those were visual recessives, that they would, and there was codoms, that you would have 1 or 2, unless that was just they already pulled their great stock and that was just shit into the stick. You know what I mean? Just codoms didn't tag in there somehow. Odd gods didn't play their way.
Yeah.
So Yep. Definitely. That would be nice. Add some more orange in there. Some incredible odds.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely. And like I said, these are all nice snakes that we put up. You know.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a good looking animal, and like I said, the price to me, it's not off by very much just because of the combination. But yeah, that's where the extra couple codoms would come in play, you know, because okay, now I'm gonna make a bunch of double heads.
Definitely.
I want to have something that's already on top of that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. For sure. The next one we got for you guys is a spot nose desert ghost clown het hypo for 15 grand. So, I mean, I don't have spot nose. I wouldn't mind having some in a way. I've thought about it. There was a few that I wanted it, that I was looking at that did have it, and I almost got it. But desert ghost clown, okay, and then het hypo. I would definitely have to drop that though, for sure. I would probably, I don't know. I would probably put it around 10, 12 maybe.
I would pay for that. I would pay probably maybe 4,000, and the reason why is because you can find desert ghost clowns like crazy, and I believe there's a desert ghost hypo clown visual that's like 5,000 that I've kind of looked at before, and just adding the spot nose on top is not going to bump it up 10. So that's where I sit with that one, and the only reason I know is because I was looking at a specific one on Morph Market and know for a fact there's a visual of that that's for only 5.
Yeah. And you know what? That is true. Well, if you really put some thought in it, if I didn't have so much green tea, and that's true, you could sit there and just take and buy the recipe for that too, and just put those together, and boom, you've got. And I'm actually doing that. There's quite a few that I've got, and then I'm adding in to my collection where I sit there and thought, well, I want to get like this double, so a double visual in the recessive, and then like a codom in there, but the price is kind of so far up there. It's like, damn, that could put me ahead, but I can't really afford that. So my best bet really is just to do, and I stepped down to where I just ended up getting a, so it's a recessive visual with one gene and then a het on the other side, and then got a codom in there. And then that price was like a $500 difference. So instead of spending $750, just spend like $200. And I think that was even free shipping possibly. So that's a win-win right there.
Oh yeah.
And then I've got the other gene or genes to put with that. So when I put it, those babies are going to have like 1 or 2 visual recessives that they'll pull out, like 2 at least, or even 3. And then that one can squeeze in there on the next batch. So
yeah, see that's where I'm at too.
and I think that's another shot of it. No, sorry, that's a different one. Okay. So this one is a desert ghost clown hypo het pied for 10.
Are we still paying for hets?
That's what I'm wondering. I think it's hard because sometimes I see people do pay for hets, and it seems like it's kind of, I don't know. I don't want to necessarily say that that hets are coming back in, but are they? I mean, maybe at least with certain genes, you know what I mean? If it's something newer, real expensive, then yeah. But I don't know. It even seems like maybe with some of the other stuff, they're kind of prices might be getting added a little bit with some people. I mean, it depends though too. Like if it's just like this het pied, I love pied. Don't get me wrong. I have it in my collection. I'm going to be doing quite a bit, but to me, het pied is almost should be a freebie almost in a sense. I guess maybe if it is expensive, it is a high dollar and a lot of nice recessives in it and some codoms or whatever, then yeah, you know what I mean? Like, okay, yeah, I want an extra couple $100 or 500 in there because that you're getting a nice thing. And with that right there, that could just set you apart even more. Like, okay.
Because like, this is the question I'd be asking myself if I'm looking at this snake to buy. Now, do I want to just buy a DG clown and put it to whatever recesses I got going that I'm looking for, or do I want to buy this DG clown, het hypo, het pied, and still need a het DG, het clown, het hypo, het pied to go to it to make these visuals, or get another or get a hypo pied to put to it, and then you're still making hets, and you're still going to be having to work this project more and more? Or would I just go and get the DG clown, put it to my other recessive one or whatever it is I got going over here, and just make the babies I need right off the bat?
Right.
Because in a sense, you're going to be playing a long game this way unless you already have that. And if you have that, that's awesome. I want to look at it, but that's a lot of work in my eyes.
Yeah.
And so to me, I just don't see that price at all.
Yeah, because it's het hypo and het pied, so you got two hets.
And exactly like Mark said, that guy's already got the stuff he needs. He's just getting rid of the stuff he doesn't want. So he's already probably got the quad head sitting there.
Yeah. I'm not into pied, so that doesn't make any kind of difference in my eyes. Yeah, if you're not into pied, yeah, it's not gonna help you really, or really even matter.
Yeah, and see, like Mark said, there's no codoms.
Yeah, it's hard, man, because I mean, you could end up hitting on those recessives. I mean, look at that one guy. He sat there and he got a triple het. It was a 1.1 triple het to triple het on the hypopied clown that he got from Aussie. And then he ended up breeding those two together. And on a triple het to triple het, what's up, Dickie? How you doing, buddy? On that triple het to triple het, he ends up hitting a couple like triple visuals, or at least one triple visual and a double visual at least in there. And I believe he got two triples. But either way, with a triple and a double, like, dude, he hit good. So, I mean, you never know. I was doing the heads and then started to back out from doing so many. Even I'm kind of getting back into it. Like, I've got a triple to a quad that I'm working on. And so actually it's an ultra male and then a triple het to another triple het. So I've got the technically four that I'm going in on that. I've got another one that I've got working on that's a quad, but that one I got a hell of a deal on. Like, it was crazy shit. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take it. It's nice looking, and quads, it's stuff that, and it's up there too, so it was like perfect where I could sit here and at least get this stuff tested. And even if I just hit some of the stuff I do have, so my main thing is if I could hit on that other recessive at least that I don't have, okay, now I got that visual. Now I could pump that into my stuff, all the other recessives and codoms and get things going. So it is a game a little bit. It's that chance, right? That lottery of, man, am I going to hit or not? Who knows? But if you do, you do. I mean, but especially if you could even, like I said, just get one single gene form in there, man, that you don't have. Like, for example, if you're doing puzzle and, hey, you got, a puzzle that pops out of a 1.1 head to head. I mean, shit, there you go. You can win on that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, even on I'm doing that, in fact, with the rainbow pair I got too. Well, I have a visual puzzle, so that's pretty cool. That'll help. But then with the rainbow, that was expensive. There's no way I could fork, $3-4 grand out on just a rainbow. So I was like, no, I'll just get a nice 1.1, and I got their codom stacked too. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
try to be smart.
Well,
Like,
that's
try
why
to
I
get
was saying-
codoms. What'd you say, Will?
Oh, nothing. Go for it, man.
Try to get codoms. I paid $800 for my hypo puzzle project. My boy is an orange dream hypo het puzzle. My female is just a hypo het puzzle. I got them just over a year ago. Next year they will be ready. Orange dream hypo puzzles. Nice. Yeah, I'm working on some chocolate puzzles. Without any other codoms in the mix, you are working backwards and pushing your project back 3 to 5 years unless you're trying to just hit visuals.
No, I agree.
Yeah. Like I said, I try to get codoms, and that's what actually I was getting into before I read the comment. That I try to hit codoms in there if I can, but at the same time, if I can't, then I'm going to go for it. Especially when it's an expensive snake too, right? Like, I can't afford 10,000 or 3,000 on this snake. So in that sense, I'm just going to, if all I can get is a het to het or even just one het, that's fine. Cause I could still, and that's a lot of, like, especially that I don't mind. If you can get a het, even if it's just a het and there's no codoms, and you put that into other snakes that don't have that head or visual, but they got codoms. Now, boom, you're getting those codoms, with that recessive. And so that's where I'm trying to be as much as possible.
Hurricane. Yeah.
Let me charge this in real quick. Forgot to charge it in there or put it in earlier. You could go ahead and pull that down if you want, Will.
All right.
Oh, shit, my light went out now. If it's not one thing, it's another. I don't know, I think I got to get a new outlet. This thing keeps messing up when I put a few in there. Luckily, it's working now. But yeah, definitely some really nice snakes, all the ones that we showed and everything. So like I said, you guys definitely stay tuned for next week too, because with that yellow belly, got a lot of pretty cool combos that Will's got in there. Like, I was sitting there when I came backstage, I was just, about a half hour before, I was just going through looking at all the snakes that he had put in there. I was like, oh man, these are pretty cool looking. I like these combos.
Did we already show them all?
I think, let me go check. I think
I did upload one. I did upload.
Did you? Okay, I was going to see that. I seen one after that, and I wasn't sure. Whoa, that is some darkness, man.
Yes, it is. It's
Damn.
the Obsidian Mystic Ball Python. So Blackhead Super Mahogany Mystic, 15,000.
That's wild. That thing is dark. It's got like a bronze to it, man. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's got kind of like that bronze that goes down the body and everything.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's all Suma.
What I'm curious on is, like, and it's cool because that head is just completely black, but then at like the tip of the nose, you got like this white, and it's like, is that just part of the snake, or is that from being so black and the white light, the light hitting it? It's kind of, but it looks like it's part of the snake.
Well, I want to know why they added Mystic, and what is the Mystic doing?
That's what I was wondering. I mean, I've had Mystic. I know if you put the two together, Super Mystic, you can get a white snake.
Because that's the one thing that's always puzzled me about this one is just the mystic in it. And I don't see it, don't know what it's doing.
I think the Mystic might be adding a little darkness, but it's weird because the Super Mahogany and that Black Kid is already dark as hell. I mean, if you stuck like, I don't know, I would think if you maybe put Leopard or something in there, you know what I mean? Like that would maybe make a little more sense to try to even darken that up, but
I would have went Blackhead, Super Mahogany, and then threw in some. Oh shit! I had it right there. GHI or freaking
yeah,
you know, something like that, or even oh shoot, I don't know,
yeah,
man. I would have threw another Dark Gene in there, not Mystic.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, GHI or something definitely would have looked good.
Cinnamon, a
Cinnamon,
copy
yeah,
of Cinnamon, Blackhead, Super Mahogany, Cinnamon. I think that would make it even probably darker.
yep.
But that's just me. I mean, to each his own. And I like the snake. I think it's an awesome snake. I don't know about no 15 for it.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't. I would just take it. I don't know. Find a Black Kid with a Super Mahogany and maybe a few other genes, even if not, breed those and then pump some other stuff into it later. But like, yeah, I definitely wouldn't do the Mystic.
Go Blackhead Suma or Blackhead Mahogany to Cinnamon Mahogany, or Blackhead Cinnamon Mahogany.
Yeah. If you do white lace or sugar, I wonder if it'll bring white underbelly and make it almost look like a all black white lip python.
You know, who knows, man?
Yeah, possibly. I don't know if those would over dominate it or if that would actually calico would come into play. Right?
Well,
That's what I'm saying.
yes. Yeah, see, and none of this is recessive either.
Mm-mm. I mean, I know, especially with the name too, you know, that's that some price tag on there, but even then, definitely nice looking though. Super dark snake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not too hard at all.
Yeah.
Shoot, let me make some of those and get that price tag.
Right.
Even at $3 or $5 man, I'll take that.
Yep. It's funny because it's similar to a project I was working that I'm gonna try to redo. But I was trying to do a albino mahogany to a cinnamon mahogany to get the Suma cinnamon that would be het for albino, and then I was going to throw that and make that an albino.
Yeah. Damn.
I mean, why not? See what happens.
Yeah.
See what happens. You know?
Yeah, man. That'd be badass.
It's just gonna be a fight, you know. But
yep.
It'd be an interesting one in my opinion, but
yeah. No, for sure. Like, I mean, that's the thing, like, too, like, why not, man? If it's not proven, why not? I mean, don't put a spider and spider together, obviously, right? There's certain things, or maybe okay, I know this could be an iffy one. Maybe like black pastel to black pastel or something, right? Like, there's a chance that they can come out kinked. Like, I don't know what the exact percentage is, but I think it's around like maybe 30 to 50%, I believe. Right? You may be taking possibly a 50-50 on they might come out kinked. So I personally wouldn't mind maybe making 1 or 2 clutches and just seeing how things went, but I don't know if I would be super big into doing that, especially if it didn't work out. But, you know, certain things like that, like why not try out the black pastel? Black pastel, I mean, it seems like there is a pretty good chance that they come out fine and stuff a lot on things. But, or even trying like calico to calico, you know, like they don't have supers out there. I've never really, nobody, it's not that I've never and nobody ever has seen a super calico, like as far as it being labeled in Morph Market or anything, right? They don't say it. Nobody says, oh yeah, I have a super calico. So, but I mean, what if it can do something to it, you know, by breeding those two together or something like that? So yeah, it's always interesting to try out stuff and just see what happens. Or if you don't know and nobody else knows, like try it, you know.
I'd say that's about the only place you could take it, Mark.
Where do you even take that? Add pie to it? Pretty much. I mean, really, like you and Dustin said, some pied or some calico. I mean, that's really the only few things that are to darken it up. I mean, it would ruin it with pied unless you added Inchi to make sure it was a low white pied.
And then at that point, is it going to take the darkness away?
Yeah, never know. That'd be interesting, man. I got quite a few stuff I'm working on that I'm trying to figure out, like if certain things, how they interact together and all that. So it's definitely a learning process with stuff. Shoot, I'm still waiting for some clutches to drop, man. They need to hurry up. Dude, it's going to be 90 degrees here next month or next week. I mean, not even next month, next week. Literally here in a few days, it's already going to be like 90. So it's like, I'm doing some last little pairings.
I wish it was that hot.
Are you guys getting snow or?
All around us, it's 47 outside right now.
Damn.
Yeah, no, all around us is all snowed in. Yeah, like I couldn't go to Seattle right now. I'd have to chain up and do all that craziness. And yeah, no, I'm good.
Right. Dang, that too cold.
Yeah.
What's up, John? How you doing? Hope all is well with you. In fact, I don't even want to say now because I don't even know I want to say it's May. See, I'm trying to remember. We're in March. Yeah, May 3rd, I think it is, or 9th, but I believe it's May 3rd. I'm going on John's Creature. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. That's going to be a fun time. Can't wait to go on there. In fact, I think yeah, that'd be interesting to see. I was there was a few that I was looking at, and one of them had that citrus pastel in there, and I don't even remember what the gene's in there, honestly, what I was looking at. It's already done gone, but I was really curious on that. I was interested with the citrus pastel. I was like, I wouldn't mind trying it out just to see what it's like and everything, but mix it in with some other stuff. But I don't know. I got quite a bit of pastel too, so. So how's your season going so far, Will? Still waiting on eggs or?
Slow, dude. Yeah, I've been waiting, and I think they're finally hitting their prelay sheds right now.
Damn.
Yeah, I got like 5 of them that I've been just sitting here kind of just waiting for. They just decided to take the last little minute and second that they can. It's like they don't want to let the eggs out, man. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's really weird, man. This year's been really weird for a lot of people. Like I know there are some people that have definitely had clutches, but it's just I started last year doing some, and I knew that I wouldn't have them until this year. But it's like I still haven't had anything drop. I was talking with John from Morphs-Forge. They haven't had anything. All their females are just hovering right at like 12 millimeters. And I was just talking with Painted Lady Balls, and same thing. Usually they don't go till a little bit later, as it kind of is, but I think they were a little slow on stuff. And then numerous other people that I've talked too. It's like the year's just been kind of slow a lot for everybody, man. Like, I don't know if it's the weather or what, you know. Weird though. Oh, hopefully we'll get it all figured out soon. Hopefully everybody's having good luck, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he said correct. May 3rd, 5 Eastern. Be awesome to have you on the show, friend. Heck yeah, man. I can't wait, bro. It's going to be awesome. Going to be fun times. And it was weird. I thought it was May 3rd, but it almost seems so far out. But I guess it's been a few weeks ago when I found out, so time is kind of closing in on it. But March, or not March, we're in March. On April 3rd, I have an appointment with the dentist. And then I got some other stuff that's going on certain dates. So I kind of had those mixed up. And then there was somebody we got scheduled or was trying to get scheduled in around a date similar to that. So my head was kind of all over the place. I was trying to remember. I was like, yeah, I think it was May 3rd. And yeah, May 3rd's coming up because, shoot, we're almost April.
Yes.
A couple more weeks.
Thankfully.
Yeah, it's been pretty cold out here. I'm trying to sit here and maybe get a couple females bred today. In fact, I need I got a male I'm going to put with one female, and then another male I'm going to put with another. Need to get that stuff going, man. Because I don't know, like, we're going to be having that hot weather, but I don't know if we're going to be having some rain come back through or not. You know, it always gets kind of weird and funky in California. So it's like, we might have some, but just in case, I got to get these going. And
I have one that I'm waiting to pair just because I fed him a few days ago. So once the lump's gone, then I'm going to put them together. But I'm missing a perfect time right now to have them paired. But
oh yeah,
it's just because it's been rainy all day. It's supposed to be all rainy all tomorrow, and I know the pressure's way down, and he's grumpy as all hell, bucking and stuff. So I know he's ready, but it's just I don't want to mess with him when he still has that food in him like that. So I just kind of left him alone.
Yeah, definitely.
But it'll be nice once I do get him in there. It'll be either tomorrow or the next day. He'll be going in there.
Oh yeah, nice, man. That's awesome. Yeah, it was pretty cool that cage you did too. You got all those plants set up in there and everything with that bucket and all that. You got it all hidden. Yeah. That was pretty neat. Or that little tub, or it was actually a big tub. Next season, wish me luck and pray to the odd gods for me. I'm shooting for a disco nanny, Pompeii. Good luck with that. Yeah, that'd be pretty nice, man. I'm actually working some disco this year too, doing a little collab with somebody. So pretty stoked on that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man, geez. So I thought I was only supposed to be having like maybe 3-4 more snakes coming in, but it turns out that I'm actually having like 11 or 12. And
it comes quick, doesn't it?
Yeah. And it was weird because so when I had that credit that I won, I picked out 2 snakes, and then they're like, well, hey, you want this third one? I'll throw it in. I was like, sure, I'll take it. And then there's a couple, then I won one the other day. And then there was another, like 1 or 2. And then I got somebody also sending me some after their stuff's done to help them out a little bit with it. So I'm trying to get everything going and all that quick. In fact, I've been messing with the rats too, I've been getting them all switched out. Because not every colony has a male in there. I'll kind of switch them out and throw them through. So I got a couple that I need to put the males back in there with those females and get them going. And then I'm keeping some holdbacks out of those to start getting my collection going again, to get those litters bigger. Because, man, I've had a pretty big downfall in there. So it's like, all right, now that I've got all these litters popping out right now, I got a bunch. I'm going to go ahead and start holding back and keeping the females and getting them going. So here in a few months, I'll be back on track they'll at least be of size and then to start breeding, and then at that time I'll be pumping stuff out. So yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, Mark, you ain't lying, bro. And that's the thing I'm working on right now. Literally. I'm having to get credit cards and shit just to do this shit. Yeah, I definitely got to get some more racks going, man, for sure. That's what I'm working on. So hopefully not hopefully, I'll be having it pretty soon. I'm putting the money together so I can get an 80 tub hatchling rack made. So made as far as somebody's making a homemade build for you, or
I can't remember what mine is.
Huh?
I can't remember what my hatchling rack is. It's somewhere in that area, I think. Oh yeah, do it yourself build.
Nice. Yeah, I got a few of those, man. I've got in fact the rat racks are that way. I'm getting ready to I gotta build another one here pretty soon though, man, to start getting these having enough for everything. I've got so I've got 2 racks. So there's 8 colonies, but actually 1 tub's messed up, so I got it down to 7 out of the 2 racks. And then I have a big cage that I've got them in too, that I've got like 5 or 6 females in, I think 5, and then a male in there. But yeah, I'm just trying to get my stuff pumped up going. In fact, I got to go get some more mealworms too tomorrow. I got to do that. I got to do, I was doing a little bit of research too today, Will, on that stuff that I'm working on. I was on YouTube and I was just watching like all these videos, and I found some more stuff out and different stuff, kind of like, okay, well, this one between these 2, this person did this, like different reviews. So I was just doing a lot on it, man, and got a lot of cool stuff. So
good.
I'm going to go this weekend and check out a few more things. Our racks are busting at the seams. What do you got? Are you guys using wood ones? With a 50-20 or a 50-40? Yeah. Yeah, in fact, tonight after we get off, I'm going to sit there and go do a little more research too. I was checking out a few other things I wanted to see.
Oh yeah, I got a bunch of stuff I got to do after this too. I got to get caught up on some stuff, man.
Yeah, you ain't lying, bro. Fucking. So I'm trying to think. Oh, go for it.
Oh, I was just gonna say I've had a busy week and I've been sick, so.
Oh, that's right. Yep. Yeah, Will just got over being sick and everything, or still kind of sick, I'm sure. Fucking.
Yeah, I'm on the end of it. Yeah.
The aftermath crap. Yeah, I've got so I got to do a little bit more work on what I want to figure out with this new thing. I got to go feed the rats, make sure they got water. Got to take care of the pug real quick, feed her. Yeah, I got to go deal with the reptiles. And then, shit, probably get some sleep and ready for tomorrow, man, because I got to get up. I need to get up early and go do some things. I need to run around. And then the Thunderdome, that's on it too. So I want to try to go. In fact, today I meant to go get dog food. I never got that. I still got a little bit till tomorrow, or for a few more days, but I want to go tomorrow and get that. Get some shit knocked out of the way. I got to mow the yard. It's starting to grow back. Actually, I need to go get some seed and fertilizer and do the front and the back. Get it, all redone. I didn't do it in October like I wanted. So yeah, I've got a bunch of shit to do myself, man. I'm trying to figure out too how much money. I kind of figured out roughly, but I want to do a little more research because I think there was like 1 or 2 things small things I might have missed and all that. And then plus there's like, they're having to sell somewhere. So I might be able to get, or one of those items I'm looking at is I could get pretty cheap. In fact, 2 items actually, but one of them I might just wait for another week or 2, unfortunately, to pull the trigger on that one. But yeah, I'm stoked, man. I can't wait to get this going and show you guys. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think we got too much more, guys, today. We just kind of went over that. We got some more stuff planned for you guys next week. So make sure you stay tuned because, like I said, we're doing the yellow belly gene. Who doesn't love yellow belly, right? If you don't, get out of here. But no, we definitely appreciate you guys, man. Make sure you come out to the Thunderdome tomorrow. That'll be at 2 p.m. Pacific or 5 Eastern. So make sure you guys go out there on this channel again. You guys all know that. Make sure you support US Art. Shout out to all our sponsors. If you can, donate money to Mike. He's been having a hard time with his car and everything, where he hasn't been able to pay the car. I think it was 5,000 or 6, almost 6, something like that, 5, something like that, and it's right there. 5 or 6,000, something like that. They owe on it, and Mike, they need help. You know, he's obviously blind, and his wife and him and his children need to go to the hospital or to the doctors quite frequently. So if you guys can, please help and donate. Any little bit would, be appreciated, whether it be $10 or $5 or $1. I don't know if you got anything to say, Will.
Just everybody have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe out there. Hopefully the weather's nice in your area. If it's not, I'm sorry. I can't do nothing about that. Just keep progressing with your projects and stay positive and just love the community. Love the people around you that support you and have your back.
Absolutely. Yeah, because there's some amazing people, and man, just keep grinding with them. Keep doing your projects like you said, man. Just stay focused. Look forward. Don't worry about all the drama or anything else behind you. Leave that crap in the back. Keep going. Personally, for me, I don't know. They're both great racks. I mean,
sea serpents.
Yeah. I personally, like, I'd have to go, I don't know, I would go animal plastics if you want to be honest. That's just my opinion, what I like.
I have those too. Those are nice too.
They are, and I could vouch for them. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it, you guys. Like I said, stay tuned. Come back tomorrow on the Thunderdome and come back next week. We'll see you guys all then. Until next time, you guys keep grinding, man.
Peace
Peace out.